I happened to notice this video and thought I would answer. We've actually talked before. We had a detailed discussion about morality and the moral argument for God. It was on my other channel, Sonny the Heretic. The first two I will answer together. They are really inseparable, actually. I know where you are going with it, though, because some people will favor either rationalism or empiricism and kind of discount the other. Favoring empiricism to the exclusion of logic seems to be rather common. So, anyway, I would accept any empirical evidence, something that can be tested to show that God had some sort of interaction with our reality. That would prove his existence. Another way would be a good logical argument proving he has to exist. It can't just be presuppositional excuses after the fact about how some sort of God might be possible, though. That said, the conditions you put on your God make him seemingly impossible. The Epicurus argument about the problem of evil seems to indicate this sort of God is logically impossible. Supposing it wasn't impossible, I would still need additional evidence or logical arguments showing that he must possess the characteristics you stated. On number 3, I would be open to that, but it really all depends. I would have to get to know him, and I would like an explanation for his concealment. His given characteristics would both preclude him from torturing me and make it impossible to fool him. So, the only motives would be an interest in making contact with another being, one who is unique and therefore very interesting, as well as likely quite pleasant company given his characteristics. On number 4, I really don't know that I've met anyone who lives up to those ideals, although I'm sure many people try to. Now, if you want to know if I've met any Christians who are genuinely good people, well, sure I have. The two of you seem like perfectly nice, reasonable people for starters. A lot of my family members are Christian too. In general, though, Christianity does seem to make people behave in ways I really don't approve of. Dishonesty seems to be a big feature of Christianity, for one. There seems to be a lot of double standards, too. But I take people as they come. It would be logically fallacious to conflate even a majority behavior with the behavior of all. It's also guilt by association. So while I may not be surprised at intellectual dishonesty or other common issues, I don't assume it beforehand. And finally, number 5. Those people have had absolutely no effect on my atheism. The presence or lack of any such people are a complete non sequitur on the question of God's existence. Any atheist who says they have needs to think a little bit harder about why he or she is an atheist. The question is about whether or not God exists, and not how much you like people who believe in him. Allowing your feelings about such people's behavior to cloud your judgment on the existence of God is counterproductive. As I said, it's logically fallacious, as the behavior of people can't have any bearing on the existence of God. Hopefully you find these answers enlightening.